easier to execute and a lot harder to make mistakes with. But I think VP's draft, if they play very well, could definitely be the stronger draft. And
oh, mid lane. Let's see if they can step it up at Crit and Fly, moving into position behind Notel. Let's see if they can get some sort of a reach around. They've also got Moon on the tide ready for this fight. They want to contest the 6-minute rune and they'll start to move in. Crit with a magic missile onto G. Fly coming around as well. Notel from the high ground. They're going to gush. The Silence wants to do it in the edge of Black Hole. Dragging in G and Lil. Actually tapping the cross into the Black Hole. He says, take me with you. And Notel says, yeah, certainly will. Double kill there for the Death Prophet. And I'm not quite sure what the plan was there from the Aya.
Well, I think he wanted to save his mid. I think that was the original intended plan, but as we saw, talk about your all-time backfires. Interesting part about that is they even had a ward. That's a little bit strange, the fact that he decided to tether into that. But this is going to be fantastic for OG. They get the exorcism going. They're going to be pressuring the mid-tier 1. And the teamfight ultimates, they are up on VP. If they want to try to go for a Chronosphere, they can.
And we will continue. VP smoked up on the mid lane. They've got their eyes on Notal and G. Sets it up with a Rise Drive. Phobos jump straight in. They'll drop the Chrono, the Laguna. There's no messing around here from the boys in Virtus.pro. They'll take themselves the kill onto Notal and a bit of money then to the piggy bank of G.
And there is no issue dropping that many ults on the Death Prophet, because with that...
Pretty much the full force of OG. Exorcism still offline for 40 seconds. Maybe that's the opening that they want to try and abuse. FNG leading forward. He's going to find Crit on the back lines here as well at the same time. Silent trying to move it onto Notel. They get a light strike onto Moon. Miracle running around, looking for the perfect stun. He gets onto FNG. Ravage coming through from Moon, catching out Silent and FNG at the same time. They're looking to try and find the Wyvern. FNG will be the first to fall. Black Hole from Fly, holding Silent in place. They need the rest of OG's coming, but Phobos, he drops the Chrono to the Enigma. They'll take down Fly here. One more slap there from the IO. Lil finding the kill there onto Enigma, making it a 1-for-1. And off the back of what was nothing really more than just an awkward engagement between those two sides, there's only one death for each team.
I think that VP are going to be super happy with that exchange. Like the Ravage only ended up, actually didn't even wait, but as it stands right now, VP going for a smoke here.
We have it, eyes onto the mid lane. Notel, who's there at the moment, and he doesn't have any friends around in the nearby neighborhood. They'll set this one up. The stun a little bit off the mark, but it doesn't matter. Laguna comes through. They're going to kill on Notel. Phobos moving forward, looking for more. Chronos round to Crit, and there's Silent. 1-2, give it a third one. They'll take down Crit as well there on the Vengeful Spirit. 2 kills for the side of VP off the back of a very, very smart smoke.
Yeah, abusing the fact that they have the Aegis advantage, just smoking right past, getting through undetected. I'm really surprised that OG didn't see that coming, because they have a lot of wards up right now, and there was no one showing. Like, that smoke was almost obvious, and the Venge was a little bit too far away.
Oh, there's a relocate coming in. They're looking for Miracle here, and they'll set it up at FNG with the ultimate. Silent starting to steal the intel. Miracle, he gets the stuff. He's looking for the TP out, but the light strikes there. He's not going to make it. Miracle down for 50 seconds. Great play there from VP, and another kill off the back of it. They do end up losing the eye in the mid lane as Notel bursts down Lil, but they'll take that trade any time, shutting down Miracle. And Moon, he could be in trouble as well. He pulls the Ravage, he's a 3-man Silent. Fly coming in, he has got the Black Hole here, but they don't even need it at the moment. They'll take down Geo and Melina, they'll turn towards Silent, they'll pop the Aegis. Phobos coming back in, pops the time dilation, but it looks like it is going to be Silent going down again. He's surrounded by 4. Spirit Siphon from Notel to begin to suck, and they'll find him. No, Astral keeping him alive for the time being. He's trying his best to keep himself in the game, but he'll still go down. Double kill for Crit. And off the back of a few very successful pickoffs for VP, they just take a really bad fight mid lane, and suddenly OG, they regain most of the momentum that they just lost.
A lot of misplays there.
Astral himself here, but OG maybe trying to get themselves in position for the fight in. Oh no! Oh, the Black Hole, it doesn't quite catch anyone here, but it might not matter. OG going to continue this one. Miracle got strength up. G's going to be kept fine by the cold embrace there. He's moving back in. 1-2, good fight G. And Miracle, he starts to try and do work. Has he got the control? The Astral actually going to keep him alive over the time being. Silent is going to fall. He does get a double kill. He gets a triple kill as the burst there from the Astral brings down Miracle. Phobos starts to help clean up, and in fact it's VP taking this one. Moon, the last one left alive. They've got the vision with the spirits. Phobos jumping forward. They're looking to try and clean up OG. They might just be able to do it. Moon, he's falling low. He's falling fast. Phobos jumps forward, gives it a 1 swipe, gives it a 2 swipe. He's going to need to give it a 3rd one. Moon's got the blink. Can he get himself out? He's going for the Dukes. He blinks to the north here. Moon, I think he's going to get away with this one as well. Are they going to find him? He doesn't have a TP. He's going to have to hold on for dear life, pray that they don't come looking for him. And it looks like he is going to be okay, but the rest of his team absolutely not. VP there with a huge fight. Silent with a massive triple kill. I think he's a recipe away from the BKB.
Oh, Miracle
mid lane jumping in here. Might have a bit of action. FNG. He's going to bring it forward to the side here by Lil, but Moon jumps up. Miracle tries to fight. He'll get held back here by the ult of the Winter Wide, but Moon coming in, hitting against the team. Miracle doesn't care. Moves it on to sign the Ravage. Do they have vision though? It doesn't look like they do. Silence, he pops the BKB, turns around, Astrals at Miracle. The rest of OG going down to the south. They've left Miracle. Are they going to come back and save him? Miracle doesn't need saving. He turns around. They've killed two. Now he's bringing Lil. Tapping across, but the stun flies through here. Miracle moves in the Glimmer Cape, and the TP out here looks like he's going to be fine, and he will. Lil is able to escape, but Silent and G not as lucky. And we're seeing Miracle with this build, with the armlet, with the S and Y. This defender just does so much damage.
He does do an insane amount of damage, and prior to this, OG were going to go for Roche, but now, realizing that there's 2 cores dead, no buybacks, they're dealing a little bit of damage to the base here. I don't know if they want to fully commit to this. Moon and Miracle are about half HP. There's a really tense situation for VP. Looks like they will be able to respawn in time. It's going to be enough to make OG fall back. For damage is probably the best thing.
Can they go for this here? They'll set it up. Phobos is jumping forward. He pops down the Chrono to try and stop OG from saving it, but Crit, he still gets the swap off there. So it's only Crit caught in the Chrono. Crit, he might even just live through this one. So this is some big ults expended for VP, and we can't quite get the kill. Ravage from Moon catches 2, and now Miracle 1-2. FNG disintegrates there to the power of Sven's sword. They'll get Phobos as well. And VP, they saw the opportunity onto Miracle. I mean, if you could even call it an opportunity, because it just wasn't going to happen. They had Crit on the bench right behind him, ready for the save, and 2 heroes down on VP. OG, they're ready to try and use the rest of this exorcism to get pushing. They did, of course, have to use the Ravage for that one, but
they're more than okay
they do not care about that.
Yeah. I mean, the irony of that swap is Crit has more health than No Tail, so that bench is tanky.
They're going to try and fire VP onto Moon. Silent starting to stack up the stolen intel. Snowtail's got the Siphon. They'll pop the ult here. Will bring down Moon, and that is going to be the gem going over to the side of Virtus.pro. The rest of OG on the way out. They've got the Atos onto No Tail. In fact, Silent could try and find more. Sets this up with the Astral G. He's going to look for the Light Strike to follow through, and it's a bit early on the timing there. Looks like it doesn't matter because Silent, well, he's OD. A couple of punches with the Arcane Orb. They'll get themselves the kill. So
it's like potentially a Hex on the OD at one point. The amount of burst that Alina has.
Phobos, you can tell he wants to find a Chrono. He's going to look for No Tail. Moves in with the time dilation. Set up there with the Eel Scepter. No Tail turns around, gets the silence, and down Crit with a swap out. Miracle on the back lines. Going on to FNG. Now turning for Phobos. The Ravage from Moon. Catching 2 as a double kill for Miracle. Now Silent just one hit. A third of his health gone. And Astral himself here. And will get the blink off. He's in the sidelines, but they sure. Oh, they're just the Exorcism Ghost. Slowly killing Silent in the tree line. OG and now Lil as well. Relocating back into the side of the fight, and OG they'll be able to find this one as well, taking 4 heroes from the side of VP, only losing Crit on the bench. And at this point, I think that could be a fight too far, and as OG, they're getting way out of hand.
That was just very nicely executed by OG. They had fantastic positioning, they had the high ground ward, they saw everything that VP were doing in terms of positioning. So the Void doesn't want to throw out Chronosphere on No Tail, because if he does, the hero's just going to get swapped. And then pretty much the same thing is going to happen. Moon's going to counter-initiate, you're going to get Ravaged, they blow up the Void before he's even able to throw out his ability in the first place. And as soon as they get rid of Chronosphere, that's one of the biggest threats on VP. As soon as that hero dies, I think that OG feel confident in just walking in. Like, they didn't even have to burn Black Hole. They're going to get double racks here. There's still a tier 2 bottom. Miracle's going to eat a curse, but I don't think there's much to kill with.
Phobos has got a Chrono here, but No Tail holding him with the Yules. Miracle pops the BKB, chucks onto G. Involuntarily walk back into the Chronosphere. He's not scared of the side of VP. G pops the Laguna out, but that's going to be G. Almost certainly going down. The Corn Embrace buying him some time, but the Spirit Cypher for No Tail bites through the Lina. G is now dead, now Silent. Maybe he can look for the Chrono recovery kills. Gets the Atos out, now with the right click, going to take down No Tail. Fly, he's going to be held in place there by the Astral. No TP away here for the Enigma. Now looks like they could just find something else off the back of this one, VP. They'll take the Enigma kill, double kill for Silent. Miracle, please have mercy. Please have some mercy. There's no mercy.
There's no mercy.
There's absolutely no mercy.
No mercy at all.
He wants to find some more. Looks like Little's going to be fine. Phobos, on the other hand, if he comes down around the corner, Miracle. He's just a one-man army. Straight in. Hello, Phobos. How'd you like my sword? Crit, swapping himself in so you can get the magic missile through. Looks like Phobos is going to be fine. In fact, Phobos jumping up, looking for the kill onto Crit here. Crit has the backup of Moon and Miracle, and
oh god!
He pops the Chrono. He's running around. He's just trying to keep himself alive here. Bless him, the Void. but I don't even know if that's going to be possible. Moon jumps in and he, oh Moon! Oh, that was BM Moon. Now that we're firing that kid.
Yeah,
That was
that was rude.
Moon. Come on. To the bottom set of tier 3 and racks, and let's see what VP's answer is. They've got to do something big.
They're gonna need a mistake or two at this point. Like, having an Aegis on a hero is one thing, but also having the cheese, because VP's lineup is so reliant on burst damage, if you pop a cheese through burst and you don't die, and VP are kind of out of ammunition at that point, so it's gonna be really rough for them to try to hold this.
Miracle, look at him. He's just sitting there. He is ready for blood. OG leading in, Moon with the axe, throwing back the gush, and FNG down in 2. There'll be a buyback here from the Wiper, but Miracle running around, Phobos, looking for a Chrono, only catch up to No-Tail. Time to shows Miracle, down the order of Atos. Maybe Sonic can do enough. The BKB coming out just in time. Moon gets the rabbit out here, but Silent, he's stacking up the intel. Can he do enough to bring this fire up and then fly? Coming in with a black hole, bring it Silent this Silent. Just relocated out to the side. He's still trying to fight this one through, but 4 are dead, 5 are dead, as Lil's gonna go down as well. There'll be a buyback from Silent on the OD, but he's the last man standing. BP, they needed a miracle, but they ended up getting destroyed by it. 28 to 15, GG is called an OG. That final fight there, nearly a 7k gold swing, even more so in the advantage of the Radiant, and Miracle Sven, it's not something that we see every day, not one of his most played heroes, but it's showing us there that he knows what to do with it.
Yeah, absolutely. He had a fantastic game, and the amount of farm that he got is pretty disgusting. Most of the time, OG prioritized him